Good morning, everybody. Tipper here, and we're back in NASCAR Unleashed, and we're here in Charlotte Motor Speedway. So it is time to qualify to start the race. This is not a actual race, but sometimes this track has no road courses except for this chicane, but it's very painful right here. So this will be struggle for the last time. So I'm going to be spawning Tyler Reddick. So this should be better, by the way. And by this way, so let's start with this own lap times with this car. So I hope I'm going to be surviving a couple of laps, qualifying for 15 laps for remaining for some times until morning. The lap should be stopped right here. On the next day, this should be finished on the qualifying section. So please get ready for a qualifying session. I hope this won't be a too much or something. So we're starting for lap number 1. So this won't be pains for so much. So I'm going for inside. So let go of the throttle. Please sure it won't be struggled for us. So this track should be smooth right all over the place. And it should be right here. I'm going for the outside, but it's pretty too much for this kind of something like this. If the sun was going down, we're going move into the night, so this won't be struggle for so long. Lap number 3, let's do the work. So I'm going to be taking on easy at this track. No wall hits whatsoever. On turn 3, no big slides whatsoever. So no one is going to join in this game. So I hope we're ready for lap number 4. So it is time to survive lots of couple of more laps. So on the next morning, we're just going to have a 5 more laps, a 24-hour industry. So the sun is going to be down a little bit. So I'm going to be waiting if the sun went down. So I'm going to be taking some time or something like this. So lap number 5 is starting, cutting the corner, but we don't think this is going to be so easy a little bit. And you see the sunlight is about to go down for just a little bit, and we're taking for some time. You can see the beautiful sunset by this time, and it's actually getting very dark for so much. So I'm not going to be struggling for so long. And by the way, we're moving on to lap number 6, and we're going to be survive through the night until morning, until she's going to come out for some light like Nightmare Moon and trying to strike me by an insane marathon magic. By the way, it took so long. Just let's take some time on lap number 7 until she came out already by through the way. But make sure I'm not going to be struggle for too much, because I'm actually surviving without crashes or even by itself. And so well then, okay, we are lap number 8, because I hope I heard close from Nightmare Moon. So I feel a little bit struggled, but I feel stressful about this. But I think this will be much harder than I thought, and it's most incredibly struggling through life on the inside or outside. Starting with lap number 9. So I quickly trying to save my life. It's pretty hard to do my struggling itself. But by the way, it feels struggle to this kind of self, and I feel something going for a wall ride and cuts for penalties. By sometimes we're about to go with lap number 10 by already that I said. So if just I easily keep on going without going to chicane at the final corner on turn number 4, you see that kind of chicane right over here? Just I'm going to do this on the next lap. So by the way, here we go on the next lap. Okay, we're just going to do a perfect lap. By to do so, this is going to be perfect, by the way. I'm going to slow down without making any cups. Okay, we are now in chicane. now down to 30 miles per hour. And you think this is gonna be painful for some times. So this corner is very painful. On the next lap, going for full road course is very extremely hard. So try not to do that by sometimes. So try not to do the chicane by sometimes. So until next morning, we're not going to do the chicane until 5 more laps to go. At last, Tyler Reddick has survived through the night. It's morning right there out of the side. Here comes the last 5 laps to go before the video ends. Right now, we're not going to do the chicane right over here because I don't know why. Because I feel wasn't smart at all, but I feel pretty dumb, by the way, so much time. So we're going to still make it through the lap before qualifying in 2nd position. If I qualify in 1st, maybe I should move on. So we're still on sometimes. We got 4 more laps remaining. But sometimes I still make it into a couple of more laps to go. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna be so tough and more things to go. So by the way, it's gonna be struggling out of the turn 3 and turn number 4, just like I wall ride on Gran Turismo Sport. 3 laps remaining on the site, and this is gonna be truly hard and thrilling on the hairpins on these corners. Okay, we got 2 laps remaining before we end this video, so that's it for now. I'm doing outside and hit the wall too much for the first time, so I just a little bit hit the wall, but sometimes. Turn number 3, so I'm just letting go of the throttle, but I'm sure wall tap on turn number 4. We got white flags in the air before I qualify in 1st. The final lap is on, and make sure I'm letting go of the throttle for one more time. So in turn 1 and turn 2. But by the way, I'm keeping on surviving for one more. I'm letting go on the throttle for releasing the throttle for one more. And I just wall tap on one more final turn. And that's it. And the checkered flag drops. And I qualified in 2nd position or what. So maybe I qualified in pole position. So that's why I'm on P1. By the way, I finished on P1 by the way. And Tyler Reddick did a good job by this whole time. So that's it for this video. And the sun is going down for the 2nd time. And make sure this is going to be so impressive by the way. And the nightmare moon is going to come and get us. If you like for today's video, make sure you smash like and subscribe to my glorious racing channel right now, and more NASCAR content is on my playlist at the end screen. Thank you for watching and all of your support, which will be Tuber Concepts signing off, and I'll talk to you all later until the next video. I will catch you later on the next speedway. Good night.